So as far as we all know, this might be the very last iteration of Madden that we have on this generation of systems, since we all know the Xbox One and the PS4 dropped. So needless to say, EA did go out on a positive note. It's a lot more polished than it was for Madden 13, and the physics engine is a lot more fine-tuned, even though you get a couple of bugs here and now and then. A couple of things about that's new about Madden 25 that I do love is you know, you have in part of the connected franchise or connected careers, you actually have a new mode called connected owner, which reminds me a lot of Madden 04 when, you know, Michael Vick was on the cover, where you actually could adjust like the ticket prices, concessions, and if your team won the Super Bowl, you can pretty much maximize all the prices and stuff, because, you know, people are going to pay because y'all are a Super Bowl winning team, especially if you won multiple years. But if y'all suck, you know, you can't do that. And they finally added it in this year's Madden. I wish they had it prior, but, you know, better late than never, I guess you could say. I just hope it's for, you know, this feature will be on the Madden 25 on the next generation of systems. One thing about owner mode is I wish you could change the team's name without having to relocate the team into a new city. Another dope thing that I would like about you know, connected franchise is when you're owner, I know you can either be like a mogul, a fan, or, you know, a former player. And I wish you could actually have a backstory, like either adding your own custom backstory to it, you know, give it a little bit more personalization, you know, in terms of that goes. And also, I'd like for you to be able to retire jerseys, because I know me and Dougie was talking about that too. He thought that up, and I was thinking of that as well, because that'd be pretty dope. Like, let's say, you know, everybody knows Tom Brady jersey is gonna be retired as a Patriot, but let's say, you know, someone who was still, you know, maybe not as on ESPN all the time, but was still a great factor to the team, you know, still have the option to retire their jersey as well. I highly suggest you doing the skills training. I mean, you can just hop into the game and just, you know, begin to play and kind of figure it out as you go along. But if you definitely do the skills training, you'll have a much more competitive advantage, because you know how certain things work. Like, I had no idea doing a hurdle was like the left trigger and Y. Like, I'm here hitting Y all the time, and I'm wondering like nothing's happened. So it's almost like you got to be like a fighter now, you know, and have multiple combos and stuff, which to some Madden players I can see it being annoying. Other ones, they're like, okay, cool, you know, I mess with it. A couple of things I don't like about Madden 25 is that I don't like how you cannot change the camera angle. Like, everything's zoomed out, which is good in the sense that you can see the whole field, but I also like that option actually going in and actually seeing all my players up close and personal. You know, I like to see that, because now I gotta play. I can't see as it is, so now I gotta get like mad close to the TV so I can see everything. You know, I noticed that the players get injured faster and get fatigued faster, so I had to go in and adjust that. The camera angles after an interception, you know, that's still very annoying to me, because I end up running the wrong way. I still miss the part where you used to pause, turn around, and then drop down. I wouldn't mind having that back, as opposed to just having that live camera where it's like no transition. The Black Eyed Peas playing after every like first down, that's gotta go. I'm not a fan of that. I wish there was a way I could just cut them out. Another thing that I love is actually having the ability to just straight line up with the players. Like, as far as like your O line and D line, you can actually have them line up head on and actually bring down like a safety or something. One dope new thing that I noticed about Madden 25 when I was going through the menus and just playing around with it is a thing called Madden Share, which pretty much allows you to, you know, share like sliders, playbooks, you know, rosters. If you have the updated roster, like a classic like all Browns team, you know, like they used to have it back in the day, which they don't have that anymore. Well, you can actually download it from Madden Share, which is something pretty dope. Brings a new social aspect to it. Or, you know, like some of the great Madden players, let's say you got a guy in your city that's always just whipping your ass, and he's like, man, you know, give me some tips. He's like, well, here's my playbook, and y'all can actually play a game online while he's like coaching you, as opposed to you having to manually set his entire playbook up. So this Madden leaving out on a positive note is definitely going to give them some momentum moving to the next generation of systems. You know, they had it rough early part of this generation of systems, like when Madden 06 was arguably, you know, in my opinion, and a lot of Madden fans' opinions, like the worst Madden ever created, which is why I'm praying that Madden 25 on the Xbox One is a full, solid, complete game. After checking a little bit out at E3 and talking with a couple of the producers, you know, it is looking positive. So, with that being said, appreciate y'all for checking me out. And for EA, J Duel, somebody, maybe a game changer. I'm out of here.